All right. Good morning, brothers and sisters. This is Donald Yates, your Map Store Vice President, checking in. I'm right here with the Manhattan Division Chairman. So,
Good morning.
I have some issues that's been going around the system as of lately. So I bounce around between Manhattan, Bronx, and maintenance, and Brooklyn with the Union Hall stuff, and some of my property protection out there at 130 Livingston Street headquarters. So there's a lot of area to cover. So today I'm hearing a lot of complaints about this cut slip system that had become a pilot program, which has impacted the dispatcher's ability to write the cut slip to our operators, right? So now what's going on is I'm hearing complaints specifically out of Gun Hill Depot, right? That's the depot. We don't have no water there. It's a big problem over there, right? So now I'm hearing that there's a cut slip problem over here. So since I'm over here at Michael J. Quo this morning, I got the Manhattan Division Chairman to help me out and look on the UTS. All chairmans who have complaints from their members have the ability to check the computer, right, and see if everything is what is being complained about. Because I got complaints, and I've already made calls to the Chief Transportation Officer. I also made complaints to the General Manager of Road Control, who assured me that the things that's being complained about is not happening. Okay, I don't take their word for shit, all right? So now I'm checking. Thank you, Sean. Sean pulled it up on the screen with checking the area of Bainbridge, right? Bainbridge, where all the routes, you got the 22, you got the 16, and you got the 41, all coming through that particular area, all right? And we're looking at it. And what you guys have to look at, everybody has gotten paid their cut slip. Everybody has gotten paid the cut slips, even on the trips that they're going to make where they're getting relieved. They're getting cut slips. If they took personals, they're still getting the cut slips. They're not cutting these people. So now what I need is specific dates where this has happened to you. Okay? We're not going to go out here and muster up a crowd of BS. Give me the facts and let me work on those facts. All right? I'm ready to come on over there and do something about it. But this is in conjunction with the SLDs. This is, the SLDs union has to step up as well, right? Now, I hope that in the fight that the SLDs is having, that it's not impacting us in a way where it makes us uncomfortable, because at the end of the day, we are human beings, and we should not be made to be uncomfortable when it's time for us to take comforts, go home, and get paid for it. Simple as that. We're all for the fight, and we will fight alongside our brothers in local 106. We have no problem with that. We love the TW through and through. All right, but I want some factual stuff. You gotta give it to me factually. We're here to fight. We're here to make it right. Sean is going to chime in, and he's going to tell you guys exactly what we just found. Sean.
So one of the things that we were looking at is we're able through the UTS to see everything that dispatchers do, managers do. We have what's called view-only rights. We can't change nothing, but we could see everything. Like Donald was alluding to earlier, we went into Gun Hill Depot. We pulled up. We're able to actually pull up the personals, just so everyone knows, when you call a personal or there's a road blockage, or every time you make a command center incident and there's a delay of service, it goes down on the ST10, ST40. That sheet is actually on Dobic, where you could pull it up, and we're able to see every single time there's a deviation, every time there's a road blockage, every time there's a bus operated personal, for how long. What we then do is we could go into UTS under deviation slips to coincide to see if they match, to see if the road blockage or the personal matches the cut slip. And then we could see if the cut slip was then paid or accrued into someone's leave balance. And you know, if someone accrues in the leave balance, it's going to affect your pay because you know we only bank the straight time, not the halftime. So there's a lot of different things that we could see going on. But now, when Donald was just talking about, we did a quick search. We looked at a couple of days. In the days that we saw, we didn't see a discrepancy. Doesn't mean the discrepancy is not there. I'm sure there's probably a discrepancy there, but here's what we always tell everybody. When we go into war and we have our guns cocked and loaded, they got to be prepared and loaded with bullets, factual bullets. What we tell everybody, and when we shop gate and we do division meetings, when you have an incident, you have to let us know right away. Date, time, location, what the issue was, and who the party was that gave you a problem with the cut-slip, i.e. the dispatch on the road, i.e. the dispatch on command center. We need all these things because when we go to war, myself, Donald, Marshall, and we're going into these war rooms, quote unquote, we have to be there with everything ready to go because when we're firing it off, the first thing they're going to do is come back to us and we'll say, hey, listen, here's XYZ, these people were paid ABC. Now, we need specifics. This way we could go back and say, hey, listen, cut the BS. You gave us what you wanted to give us. You gave us your truth of the ones that you guys paid. Here's the real truth of the ones that you guys didn't pay. So whenever there's an issue, let your chairmans know, let your division chairmans know. If it has to get escalated up to the vice president, let your vice president know. But that's why we have chairmans in every location to be the front line. If there's an issue, you bring it to them. They'll bring it up to myself or to Marshall. When we need assistance, we go to Don. But like you said, we're here for you guys, and we're going to fight tooth and nail because we don't trust these people as far as we could throw them. But we need dates, times, locations, because we will attack these guys, and that's for certain.
Lastly, I need to make this point very, make you guys very, very aware of this point. While we can see everything that's going on with these cut slips, these buses can and are being breadcrumb for all your lost trips, everything that you do out there on the road. So if there's some illegitimacy going on out there, management will see it. We can see it. All right? So just be very mindful of that. Now, as my colleague said, we are ready for the fight. Let us know the date that you believe you've been violated on that, and we're going to come and we're going to deal with that because we're ready to come out there now. But I can't come out there on a false premise. I need the facts. Thank you, brothers and sisters. Just give me the facts and have a wonderful day.
When we fight,
we win.
That's it.